I think the China issue is a very legitimate issue to deal with, and I'm a friend of China's. I have a school there. However, you can see over the years, that China, which had a pretty closed market, has been slowly opening it, and there's a desire on the rest of the world, not just the United States, to have China open more, have more intellectual property protections and more or less cyber issues, and all the types of things that we readily think they should do. And so if they're not prepared to do it, then there's bound to be friction. If they are prepared to do it, which I think is in their interest, and I've talked to them about that, then that's really good for the world. And so now we've just hit a roadblock, and you can see the tensions going up. I don't think that works for anyone, particularly in the business community, in the short term. And the question is, can there be a rebalance? With China, geez, it's the second largest economy in the world. It grows, even with all these issues, somewhere around 6%. And if you look at where Europe's growing, what is it, 3-4 times Europe, and U.S. will probably be in the 2s, so it'll be 2.5 times, the U.S. And so, all that's happening with this tension is it's hurting both countries. And the debate of who are you hurting more is interesting, but fundamentally people would like to go back to a normal relationship. And that's up to the two countries. And I think that the Chinese know that the ball's being thrown their way. If they just dribble it and put it in the basket, you could sort of go on. And I hope that happens. So, the two presidents will meet. The negotiations were pretty, I don't know what the right word is, stalled out would be one, or worse. And now it's time for a restart if there's meant to be progress.
You're closer to both of the principles than we are, I guess, and you got a much better internal read on this than we have. How optimistic are you that actually something can be signed and put to bed at the G20 meeting?
I think that's extremely improbable, because there's been almost nothing happening since May, when the discussions ended, and so this would be a restart, with a senior framework, and then you'd see what happens. But I've been watching, sort of the enormous enthusiasm on some of the shows about, can you get something done. What you can get done is you can restart, and you could give a bit of a framework, because we were at one place, and then things went dramatically downwards. Things were taken out of the agreements, and so you have to know what the two countries want to do, particularly China, because there was a lot of momentum, as you know, to wrap up a few of the open points and get a deal done. That's like not there at all. And so, if President Xi and President Trump can find a way to figure out how far they're willing to go conceptually, then you can get the people together who are doing the negotiations, Liu He and Bob Lighthizer and Steve Mnuchin, and see where they can go. So I think the expectation of signing something is not on the table.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.